when the flowers were brought here at the beginning, they were in black bags, plastic bags, and there were many plastic bags, and inside were just like these colored fresh flowers, and they look like bodies. And I think there's something about the care taken here with each flower is like you take care of the lives of the humans. Our lives are fragile like flowers. I think in that sense, the perfect kind of really difficult, impermanent, non-art material, yet so strong that I don't need to do much. They already have the whole story, the whole history, embedded into them. Each person, volunteer that has come here, express their personality, their skill, their talent. Everyone found a place. Somebody sprang into a managerial position and somebody else into more creative. Somebody's just sorting petals. It's been really amazing to absorb, and it's kind of part of the artwork.
And when Waverley Council decided that they needed to deinstall the memorial, they reached out to the Jewish community because they wanted to ensure that it was done sensitively. As the museum deals a lot with material culture, I was contacted the Thursday before the memorial. It was the weekend before Christmas. It was a logistical nightmare. Nothing almost happens in Sydney around that time. This space, I didn't find out it was available until Sunday at 9:30 at night, and the truck was booked 5 a.m. the next morning to bring the flowers. So it was a little bit fraught, and we've managed to find one fencing company. It was their last day open before Christmas, and they delivered the fence. So on Christmas Eve, we had a team of about a dozen volunteers in here hanging flowers.
I'm here to volunteer with the flowers, and I have expert knowledge about dry flowers because I used to do it many years ago before silk flowers were invented. So I knew all the techniques, and I still had all my old wires and everything that I never packed away for some reason. And they were looking for volunteers, and I thought that's just what I can do under these circumstances, is give somebody my expertise and come and do something for the community.
For me, it felt really important to set the time aside and come and be here and do something really tactile, because it's so easy to get sucked into the sort of rabbit hole of social media and articles and information and commentary and everything. Somehow being here, being with the flowers, knowing that, these are the flowers that so many people from all over Sydney and beyond brought in memory of the people who lost their lives. It just feels there's just something beyond words in the meaningfulness of being here, and little things like holding one teeny weeny little flower that's so pretty with its weird broken bent petals, and it's meaningful among all of these thousands and thousands of flowers. I think that everybody here feels, we're unified in this feeling of just being one little part, like one little volunteer among, I don't know how many, maybe there's 100 volunteers or more, I'm not sure. And it just feels meaningful.
Yeah, it's very positive. People are very supportive, but I think there's this underlying tone of the sadness of why we are actually here, and how to preserve this in the best possible way.